What's up? Welcome once again, guys, to another video. Thanks as always for tuning in, and let me just take this opportunity to let you guys know how appreciative I am for you to take time out of your busy schedule to join me in another video. All right. And as always, to let me remind you to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell. All right. And before I go on, guys, let me just once more apologize for being missing in action for a few days now. But sometimes we have to pay the bills, guys. You know what I mean? And some of us have to go out and work. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I've been really busy, for a few days now. So yeah, so just bear with me, all right, and stick with me, guys, please. Promise you, it will only get better. All right. Okay, so guys, this little girl that you're seeing on the screen, some of you might remember I did a video on about her. She may God rest her soul rest in peace. With the Almighty in heaven. Unfortunately, she went missing and was found. Hours later, her body was found, and you know someone was taken into custody, guys, and unfortunately, to say, it was her mom's boyfriend, right? And so the postmortem, guys, is out now. Just a update on this one. The postmortem is was done, and it was confirmed, that she was raped and strangled to death. So that little birth ball demons, guys. I can't say what I want to say, so I have to use what I can. Right? He was arrested. He was arrested on the same night she was found. So now he's officially charged and will appear before a judge soon. So yeah, just a little update on that, guys. So again, may her soul rest in peace, guys. Right? So the next story, guys. Some of you guys might remember this gentleman here on your screen, right? And I did a story about his daughter. You know what I mean? And this is the thumbnail for the video that I did, right? So for those of you who didn't see that one, you could go back and watch that video, so you could get a better understanding of what took place with this man. So just a little recap. His daughter, who had run away from home, and he tried his endeavor best, to get her back, get her to come to return home, which she didn't. And unfortunately, she was killed in a house with her boyfriend, right? In a really crazy, turn of events. That was a hit style killing, guys. And her name was Tony Han Reed. Now this man, his name is Albert Reed, right? And his daughter was 15 years old at the time of her untimely death, right? So this man here, Mr. Reed, guys, from the way he spoke in the video and stuff like this, you could really see that he was a good father to that young girl, right? And he even said that he just combed her hair the day she went missing. He combed her hair and sent her off to school, guys. So she didn't learn. She learned the hard way. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, she didn't learn. She died tragically. So, well, just the same. But anyway, guys, Mr. Reed was shot in a gun attack in the vicinity of Harmony Park in St. James. And boy, people, may I tell you, there's definitely there was definitely no harmony in this one. Mr. Reed, who is a construction worker of Rompton district, in the parish was traveling in his car when he was ambushed by shutters and was cornered up multiple times. But he was rushed to the hospital, and where he died later while being treated. Right? And I hope the police get to the bottom of this one and find the demon, our demon that killed this man. And questions still arise as to why did this happen to this man? As far as I know, he wasn't involved in any wrongdoing, right? He was just a hardworking man who loved his daughter and all of that, So, as I said, hope the cops get down to the bottom of this and we find out. So we'll be listening out, guys, to hear the outcome of this one. So, whenever this comes about, then we'll bring it to you in subsequent video. And just let me say condolences to the family and loved ones of Mr. Albert Reed. It's such a sad situation, guys. All right, so moving along, guys. Moving along. This other story that I'm coming to you with, guys. This incident here. These two little demons, these two little devils here, guys. Both those two that you are seeing on your screen now in the immediate side of your screen. Both of them were arrested. Right? So let me get down to the story and let you guys hear what happened. So 2 male students that you are seeing on your screen now, guys. It was a video that went viral on social media, right? So they assaulted another student over there in Denhamtown High School, right? They were arrested and charged with assault occasioning actual bodily harm. The first student was picked up and charged Thursday afternoon, while the second student was taken into custody and charged on Friday. Right? The video, which has been making the rounds on social media, shows the 2 students ordering another to kneel and then kicking and slapping him several times. Right? Senior Superintendent Michael Phipps, head of the Kingston Western Police, told Radio Jamaica News that the second student will remain in custody as he is being investigated in relation to another incident. He is alleged to have punched another student who became unconscious and is still in hospital. Right? SSP Phipps said arrangements are being made to hold the student in a juvenile facility pending the outcome of the investigation. And guys, that was the official report from the police. Right? So now, in the video, guys, you could hear the other student that was being assaulted. You could hear him saying that she's 16, right? So word on the street is that they were assaulting him because he said they were accusing him of having sexual encounter with a 13-year-old. So he was trying to convince them that she's not 13, she's 16, right? And that is allegedly the reason why they were assaulting him. But for those of you guys who watch the video, this one right here that they're looking at, that seemed to be kicking the guy and kneeling down on the floor. He was wearing a red cracks or something like that. It is alleged that he has a matter that is before the court for rape. Right? For rape. Yes, you heard right. So now if that is so, and he's assaulting another student for having sexual relation with a 13-year-old or 16-year-old, whatever age is, right? That's as the Jamaican saying goes, that's the pot accusing the kettle of being black, right? Do as I say, but don't do as I do, right? So I hope he get the full length of the law, right? As young as he is, guys, trust me, because you could see that he's a little terrorist in the making, or maybe already his, because we have seen, where most of these criminal activities, these murders, and a lot of other things that is going on in Jamaica are being done by young boys as young as 13, 14, right? So he's probably one of them. And that environment that he's from, guys, nobody is saying that everyone from that neighborhood or from that environment is bad, because it's just a fraction of them is are bad in these areas, but he seems to be one of them. So, guys, as usual, we'll be looking out for the outcome of this one, and let you guys know. All right, guys. So moving along, this young man here that you're looking at, right? This young man that you're looking at here on the screen. Boy, sometimes, guys, we just have to laugh at some things, even though they're not laughing matter, right? But we have to laugh sometimes when we see or hear things like these. So now this young man with who had a bright future ahead of him, he is a student of UWI, and that means University of the West Indies, right? So the headline says you student accused of abduction and torture slapped with additional charges. Now, guys, this young guy here, he's 20 years old, and he's a student, as I said, of University of the West Indies, and he's allegedly held his ex-girlfriend against her will and torture her for 3 days, and he has been slapped with charges. 3 additional charges were slapped against him, because he was already charged for kidnapping, torture and all of that stuff, right? So Matthew Hyde of Braemar Avenue in Kingston has now been charged with assault occasioning actual bodily harm, malicious communication, and false imprisonment. He was previously charged with assault occasioning grievous bodily harm. Hyde was remanded when he appeared before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Thursday morning. He has been ordered to return to court on March 9, when his case was mentioned last year. King's Counsel Peter Champagne indicated that the defense was just being served with the documents relevant to the matter. The King's Counsel successfully argued for more time to allow him to study the case file. Reports are that between Monday, February 6 and Thursday, February 9, I had held his 19-year-old ex-girlfriend captive in his dormitory, and it is said that she is also a student of the university. So the young woman who is also a student, here it goes, she's also a student. She was tortured for a few days, right? And guys, for those of you who have seen this video, you can attest to what I'm saying. This little boy here is something else, and he's a terrorist. Trust me on that, right? Because these acts that he performed on this young lady, nothing but a terrorist, right? Guys, I couldn't even show this video on YouTube, because YouTube policy. He used a closed iron, guys, right? And branded this young lady all over her body, in her forehead, in her chest, or two breasts, her stomach, her back, her 2 buttocks. He really performed some really terrible things on this young lady. But the thing is, guys, that I'm wondering, I don't know how this could be allowed to happen. Look at these buildings, guys, right? And let me show you, pause on this video for a little bit. Look at these buildings. You see how they are, right? These are the dormitories where the students that are staying on campus lives in, right? So from the look of this, they're close to each other. Now, you mean to tell me that nobody heard this young lady crying out or anything like that? Did he threaten her not to make any noise? But trust me, it is really hard not to make any sound, any screaming sounds or anything like that after while you're being tortured like this. Right? Because just imagine a hot iron, guys, pressing on your body, and it's not just a touch. From the way the iron marks looks on her body, this is not just touch and go. He press just like how you would be ironing your clothes to wear. That's how the iron marks are on her body. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny and crazy as to how come nobody heard. But it is said that she I think he had went out for a little bit, left her in there, went out, and she got to her phone and text one of her friend and asked and told her what was going on, and the friend called the police, and the police came and rescued her. And boy, I don't know. I'm really waiting to hear the outcome of this case, guys, because I'm understanding now that this young man is from a prominent family, right? There's a show that used to come on TV, and he was one of them that used to be in that show, and his mom is some other person of that is well known, put it that way, one of them big people in Jamaica. So we all know the corruption and all of that in Jamaica, guys. So we are listening out and looking for the outcome of this. So as always, again, I will bring you more as they come along. So the final story, guys, I don't want to go too long. The final story. This young man here that you're looking at on your screen, right? Unfortunately, this young man was killed in over there in Turkey, where that terrible earthquake took place. His name is Christian Atsu, and he's 31 years old. He's from Ghana, right? So unfortunately, he died on February 18, 2023 in that terrible earthquake in Turkey. His lifeless body was found under the rubble in the Hatay province where the building had collapsed. Atsu played for the professional soccer club Atayaspor, if I'm pronouncing it right. Atayaspor, whatever it's pronounced. Located in the city of Antakya. Bear with me, guys. These names are not easy to call. Antakya. That southern region of Turkey was hit the hardest by the earthquake. He joined Atayaspor last September after playing with English Premier League clubs Everton, Chelsea, and Newcastle United. So it's so sad. Guys, he scored a winning goal, a 1-0 winning goal on February 5th in the Super League, and was supposed to have flown out the air hours way before the earthquake hit Turkey, right? But as they say, sometimes when it's your time, you can't escape it. So guys, we just want to take this opportunity to say condolences to everyone over there in Turkey, because whoever didn't get killed or wasn't in a building that collapsed, I know of someone that that was affected in some way or another. So we just want to say condolences, and more so condolences to the soccer family, whether you're just a fan or you're a player. Just want to say condolences, and more so to his family and kids, his wife and kids, you know what I mean, and his family. So may his soul rest in peace, guys. And let us continue to pray for everyone in Turkey and also in Syria. you know, because it's really a sad case as to, you know, the amount of people, guys. The last figure I heard was like 46,000 or something like that, that has been killed. So again, condolences to everyone involved. All right. So, guys, thanks again for tuning in, and you know, just wanna remind you to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell. All right, and also to comment, guys. Comment and let me know what you guys think. All right. So, thanks for tuning in again, guys. Blessed love. Peace.